So everyone has been commenting on the quality of our videos, which were all filmed on phones, camera phones, and we did promise to endeavour to improve the quality of our filming and our editing. And in this we've just bought a vlogging camera, which I'm filming this on right now. So I'm hoping that it improves the quality of your viewing experience. So we were hoping to get to Portugal in spring for a few weeks, engage with some builders, engage with the local camera, getting a planning application for an extension, and some windows and a balcony. And it's really not looking like we're going to get there in spring. It's not looking like we're going to get there in summer either. So now we're sort of pinned on a dream of getting there for possibly 3 weeks in summer or late summer, early autumn. And so we can't really show you any progress on the properties because there hasn't been any. Portugal's in a sort of quarantine, curfewed lockdown. We've just gone into a third lockdown. The coronavirus is rampant everywhere, so it doesn't really seem very important, our Portuguese dream at the moment, and we're just keeping on. Yeah, Sarah's very busy at work with all of this, and yeah, it just makes my job a lot more difficult and worrying. The last thing you want to do, or anyone wants to do, is to harm anybody by being unaware and passing on the coronavirus. So anyway, this we put together. This is one of our older films that we filmed when we were out there, and we were just going to reject them, but as we have no other content, we thought you might like to see some of the properties that didn't make the cut. So yeah, we're just going to do some short videos of places that we went to go and see when we were in Portugal, and ones that that we just didn't want to buy. So yeah, this is the first one, and there'll be a few more over the coming days as we've got little else to do because we're in lockdown. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and stay safe everyone. All the best. Cheers. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. We thought we'd upload a video of some of the other properties that we didn't we went to go and see, that just didn't quite make the cut, but we thought you might like to see them just in case you're interested in buying a property in Portugal. We dubbed over them because we feel that there wasn't a great sound recording or discussion when we were actually there, so we can probably give a bit more information here. So this was described as a 4-bedroom farmhouse near Penella, and it was on the market at 50,000 euros, which is far too expensive. We were instantly dismissive of it because it was overlooked. It had lots of very close neighbours and was sort of overlooked from the other side of the valley, and was very close to a rather busy main road. So yeah, it was quite quickly discounted. But it was a very large property, wasn't it?
Yes, a lot of property, but it needed an awful lot of work, as you can see.
So this part was a kind of it would have been an animal storage area. His brother-in-law had kept horses in there, so it was completely full of poop as well. And that door you can see there is the door through to some living space that you'll be able to see in a minute. But this part of the building was quite structurally sound. The walls were good, the floors were good, the floor joists were in good serviceable condition. But it did get worse as we went on. Yeah, lots of healthy spiders there for all you arachnophobes. So this is the door. That's the door to the left there, which you could just see from the basement. And as you can see, there's a lot of water damage. The floors in this section were completely rotten, too unsafe to walk on. And then 2 bedrooms on that side, and rather a large hallway. But again, you know, a lot of property size-wise for your money. Just the condition of it was very poor. Large fig tree right next to your front door. And there's another storage area underneath the bedrooms, what would be the 2 bedrooms that we just saw. Another thing about this property was there was the main house, the original house, and then there was various sections that had been attached and built on over the years at various different times, and some of them, as you'll see further on, were in a really poor state of disrepair. Sorry, that's my dog snoring. She's in a deep sleep. These are our lovely friends who already are fortunate enough to live in Portugal. Hello guys.
Oh yeah, this one had quite a lot of fruit trees and olive trees, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the views were quite nice. It was quite well situated, but yeah, prime example of when you're looking at properties online, you don't get the extent of what there is around you, and the pictures looked good online and the description looked good online, and then when we got there it was lots of other houses nearby, next door. I think you see the neighbour next door in a minute who was chatting to the estate agent about the boundaries. I had quite nice sloping land which sloped down to a stream at the bottom. I think there was a well at the bottom as well, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're the 2 bedroom windows of the 2 bedrooms that with the rotten floor. So that's that part of the building. Then these are the sloping gardens. I think I'd take a walk down to the bottom of the gardens now to kind of get a feel for it. That's Betsy. Betsy! Betsy! Good girl. So yeah, there was a lot of good quality arable land. It was very flat. There's sort of 3 terraces, and yeah, I think that was a pump in that small concrete box there. Oh, they get some wild ants in Portugal. Yeah, so there was a pump in that box, and there was a stream, but it wasn't very fast flowing. There wasn't a great deal of water there.
That was after a dry summer though. So.
It was after a dry summer. Yeah, so this is coming back up, and I think that's the boundary on the right hand side, pretty much where that was another thing, the giant concrete electric pylon, that they don't really do much for me. This is another thing about being in Portugal, is our friend there, she was saying, can you grab me some pears from the pear tree? And just wherever you go, it just seems to be a given that you can just help yourself to fruit from trees, whether you own the land or not. It just seems to be you can just share fruit because it's so plentiful. So yeah, these were a couple of pear trees. This was Sarah directing me, can you grab that one there? So you can see there's lots of houses around, sort of looking directly at the property, which was something we were trying to avoid, trying to get away from in this country, houses on top of houses. Now, this estate agent chap, he was from Manchester, but he'd lived there since he was 11. Yeah, spoke perfect Portuguese. Very nice chap. So yeah, he's just discussing where the boundaries are, which are obviously where the stream is, and where the land's been cultivated on the right hand side, and where the trees were on the left hand side. And it's mad to think that this is classed as sort of being overpriced if you think about the cost of property in the UK in comparison. And what this would be, I mean, this would be 300,000 in Cornwall. You know, it's
would need an awful lot of money spending on it though.
So now we go to the sort of main part of the house. It's almost like this was a tenement stuck on the end, the 2-bedroom part, and then the fallen down extension. And then this was the original main farmhouse, this part here. So that's the doorway through to the rotten floor bit. So that is a tenement that's been built on the end. And then there's another extension that's built on the side but hasn't been tied in properly and has all fallen down. And then this is the original main farmhouse. Again, another storage area for animals underneath.